So I'm going to show you how I adapted this 8-lug rim to a 5-on-5 bolt pattern here using this adapter here. So come with me. So you may have modified your Jeep like I have, where I put on full floating axles, or you swapped it out for 1-ton axles. And now your wheels are 8-lug and your Jeep originally had a 5-on-5 lug pattern, and you need to mount the spare tire, and you already have invested money into a spare tire carrier that's made for a 5-on-5, and you need to adapt it. Well, this adapter that I got here, get an adapter to adapt it. So if you have an aftermarket tire carrier already made for the 5-on-5 Jeep, standard Jeep, you're going to need an adapter like this. I will link it up in the description. So this adapter is pretty simple to install. A couple bolts, and I'm going to walk you through that process right now. So originally, Slickstone had a 5-lug pattern here, a 5-on-5 lug pattern, and we put full floating conversion kits on the axles here that holds a 8-lug pattern. And so to get the spare tire on here, I need to install this adapter that I purchased. Right, so the first thing I have to do is I have to take this adapter apart. So I have to take the outer portion of it off. So I need to take these Allen screws off, and then I need to bolt the inner portion of this hub to the back of the spare tire carrier here. And that's the 5-lug portion of it, and that converts it to a 8-lug, so I can put the tire on. Now I know that spare tire is not made for that heavy of a tire and stuff. This is just to keep the Jeep all in one package, and we're going to put it up for sale. I would recommend to the new owner, upgrade the spare tire carrier to a much beefier one that handles the weight, because that tire and wheel combination is well over 100 pounds. You're probably going to see me struggle when I go to put that on. It might even be funny. All right, so I'm going to quickly take this hub apart. And then we'll get the inner portion mounted onto the Jeep. Alright, let's see what we got working with here. Now, this portion will mount onto the spare tire carrier. We'll put some lug nuts on there. So here's the inner portion of the housing. That's going to bolt up onto the 5-on-5 lug pattern. Put the lug nuts on there, tighten that down. Then we'll put the outer half on, tighten all those bolts down. All right, so now we got the inner portion bolted on. Now we're going to put the outer portion on like this. Bolt this up. And now it's been converted to an 8-lug pattern. We'll tighten all these down, and then we'll lift the tire up, put those on. So like I said, this wheel and tire combination is well over 100 pounds. I think it's like 115 or 116 pounds, something like that. It's a little bit more than I want to put pressure on my back. It's a little awkward because it's such a big tire. So I'm going to use my floor jack here. I'm going to jack this up as high as I possibly can. That way I only have to lift from the highest point, just like a couple of inches, and then boom, slam it onto the tire carrier. And hopefully that works out. So I'm going to put you guys on the stand real quick and see if that works out. It worked. I was able to get it off the jack and onto the spare tire carrier without straining my back too hard. So now I just need to go find some lug nuts and get that bolted up.